think, believe me, these niggas died of me. Look what I'm becoming. I did it, made a man of me. All the I did,
what it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. Back and shot another video, man. Y'all know why we here. To handle business. But before we handle that business, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, bro. I'm going to say it again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up, y'all know what's going on, man. We got 7 rappers who had shootings on live, man. You know, I like to switch up the content a little bit. Yeah, I send me videos and I'm gonna do them. Somebody send me this video, so I'm gonna do it. You dig? Let's see what we talking about, man. Appreciate everybody who appreciate me. You dig? Let's get it.
These are rappers who almost died on live. Starting with famous rapper Duke Deuce, who was from Memphis, Tennessee. Because back in September of 2021, Duke was posted in the hood and went live on Facebook, chopping it up with his fans like he always does until things went left. Because at one point, Duke was on live telling the people who live in Pepper Tree Apartments that they should come outside and mess with him since he's not bougie. But before he could finish his sentence, shots started going off in the background.
Come outside and with me, Pepper Tree. We ain't on none of that bougie, none of that Hollywood shit.
And as the shots got louder, Duke turned to run away with the camera still in his hand. But at some point, the shot stopped and the live stream ended. And at first, no one knew if Duke had got hit up. But a few hours after the incident, he posted a video on social media letting everyone know that he was all good and didn't get hit. And in the same video, he told them to step their game up.
Better step it up. Come on, bro.
The only thing I say about that is, like, bruh, they sent them hot fries at your ass. You ain't sent them joints back. You better step it up. Hey, I ain't even saying they supposed to do what da-da-da-da-da, but they had your ass looking like a track star. You can't do that. You can't look like no track star and then say step it up. Come on, man. It don't work like that. You better send them things back if you gonna talk like that. But who am I?
And some believe it happened because he was in the ops territory. Because after the situation, some of Duke Deuce's ops were on social media laughing and taunting him because of the situation. So next time he might want to be more careful when he go live. But Duke Deuce isn't the only rapper from Memphis who's been shot at on live. Because Memphis rapper PSO Emmett's situation was even crazier.
I don't know who the hell PSO Emmett is, but we gonna meet him today.
PSO Emmett was a 16-year-old rapper making waves in the city with songs like Sliding and Don't Feel 'Em. He gained a local buzz and racked up hundreds of thousands of views on his YouTube videos. But before Emmett could make it big as a rapper, he was gunned down while attending his friend's funeral. Because on Saturday, October 23rd, Emmett was at a funeral for his friend, Jamarco Smith, another teen from Memphis who had died. And on the way to the funeral, PSO Emmett's cousin, PSO Dede, started a live stream showing them walking in a group down the road to the church where the funeral was being held.
I seen this before on a video, bro. No cap. They spent the funeral. And like I always tell y'all, bro, the youngest don't care. It ain't no respect out here. It never has been, bro. Everybody keep jacking that. Bro, the newer generation don't have no OGs, got no big homies to point them in the right direction. Bro, no little kid, no teenager is going to listen to no grown man, bro. I don't know who y'all think, like, bro, especially if they ain't their father. They don't even listen to their father. So you think they about to listen to you? A big homie? Come on, man. Like, these kids got to get out here and learn for themselves. And I can't disagree, bro, because I was the same way, bro. Like, I like learning from my own situations and seeing what, like, I like learning from my own experiences. I see you do something, bro. I learn from that. I don't want to learn from you having to tell me, bro, because it could be cap. Feel me? Now, looking back at it, a lot of things people done told me was real shit, was facts. But as a kid, bro, they mind is not mentally, it's not there yet, bro. It's not mature enough to understand that somebody looking out for them and got the best interests in they, like, you feel me? You can't blame them, bro. Them kids gonna spend them funerals, bro. I'm telling you, it's how I go, bro. It's more access to guns now. It's more access to clout, social media. It's wicked out here, bro. No
and toward the end of the live, they taunted the ops, telling them how they ain't on nothing and never did anything to them.
Good, I been on. I ain't never sent a slingshot our way. On God. On God.
And not long after the live, a group of men pulled up in a black Jeep and started letting off shots, hitting.
And I never understood the whole live beef battles. Like, bro, you're on live, bro. Like, if somebody really want that drop, they can see your background and see where you at. You getting your ass, they gonna throw them joints at your ass. Like you just said, a slingshot. They sent more than a slingshot, bro. That's why I said it's more wicked out here now, because it's stuff like that live, bro. People want to get on live for clout and drop their nuts, bro. Leave that shit in the streets, bro.
Emmett and his cousin Day Day before fleeing the scene. His cousin Day Day was rushed to the hospital, but Emmett died on the scene. And even though PSO Emmett was known for showing guns in his videos and rapping about the streets, his mother told the media that he was just a normal kid who worked at Wendy's, went to school, and worked on his music. And according to those who know him, Emmett was a good kid, and the image he portrayed in his music videos was not the life he lived.
And just like I said yesterday about the Lil JoJo situation, bro, if you going jack that he was a regular kid with a regular job and he did not live the image he was portraying, man, tighten that young man up, bruh. Tighten him up. Be a mother, bruh. Like, you can't do all this when it's too late, bruh. You got set boundaries, bruh. Lay down that law. Feel me? Like, don't. There's nothing wrong with you telling your son, stop capping your raps, bruh. That's not how you living. Feel me? There's nothing wrong with that. But I do get what grown-ups say, that parents want to be their kids' friend too much, bro, because it get to a point where it's like, bro, I ain't saying she could have prevented nothing. She could have, but come on, man. Like, you saying he didn't live the life he was rapping about, you supposed to nip that in the bud. Feel me? Like, nip it. Cancel it out. Who am I?
A baby, 16, full of life. He enjoyed himself. The best kid you ever want to be around, full of everything you want to see.
But in the end, he still suffered the consequences of living that lifestyle due to his cousin going live and dropping their location. But not long after the situation, a 22-year-old man named David Lee was arrested in connection with the shooting, and he's being charged with first-degree murder. And police also arrested Rico Lee, another person who had something to do with the shooting. But now let's move on to Spider D, a rapper from the Wild Hundreds on the south side of Chicago, who's a Black disciple. Spider started making music in 2017, and he has slowly built a buzz in his city over time. But what really made him go viral was the situation he had while on Instagram Live. Because back in May 2020, Spider was outside and talking about some new music he planned to release. But out of nowhere, he changed the subject and started talking about his ops. And seconds later, you could hear a car pull up and someone hit at him with a switch.
You know what they say about the with the hoodie on in the summertime on BD. He ain't out here trying to play. BD in. Right up.
And according to internet rumors, Spider D had dissed someone named G-Ski from a GD set, because there's even videos of G-Ski arguing with Spider D on Instagram Live.
You don't know me. You break it down to beef and what beef? Folks in them don't know you. Folks in them don't know you. Folks in them don't know you. You wasn't front line. You was not front line, folks. Don't know you.
And thankfully, Spider wasn't hit in this shooting. But later this year, he finally spoke on the situation during that live in an interview on YouTube and said that that was weak and he used to stuff like that.
Was that the last day you hung out there? Did you go back out there after that video? Because that would have scared my life, Spider.
Yeah, hell yeah, I went back out there. Yeah, for sure. That was the weakest. That was some, out of what I done been through in my life, that was one recorded as one of the weakest.
And although Spider didn't get hit, this next rapper did. Because on February 12th this year, Kodak Black was in LA with Gunna attending Justin Bieber's Super Bowl party. But when leaving the party, a fight broke out. And Kodak instantly jumped into the fight, attacking someone on the ground. But seconds later, a masked man in the background pulled out a gun and shot in Kodak's direction. And it's still unknown who the target was in this situation, because Kodak only got hit in his leg and none of his wounds were too serious. And a few days after this incident took place, Kodak gave more details on it in an interview with The Breakfast Club. And thankfully, that didn't cause Kodak too much trouble.
How you feeling? How you feeling? How's your leg, first of all?
I'm alright. It's about nothing.
Now, the incident that happened, was it something that was long lasting, or was it just one of those things with one of your peoples, they say got into an argument, you was helping one of your peoples out?
I'm like on spot, latch on. That's it. It wasn't nothing like, oh, nobody was like after us, so we was after them.
But I can't say the same for this next rapper, since he got caught lacking by ops while chilling on live with his friend, Indian Red Boy.
I remember this. Oh, I hope, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Before they play this video, if they show what happens, bro, I'm editing it out, bro. Not gonna get me, bro. No, you're not gonna get my video. I'm not getting a strike on my channel. I seen the live, all that, like from when it happened to after it happened, the camera. If they show it, it's getting cut out. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm letting y'all know right now.
Boy is a rapper and gang member from California associated with the Inglewood Bloods, who's known for beefing with the Rolling 60 Crips because a member from the Inglewood Bloods even defaced Nipsey Hussle's mural and tagged his name over his name to let them know who did it. Nipsey's people didn't take this too well, so they made a video telling the Bloods if they don't punish this guy named Capone who did that, they're going to take things into their own hands.
And you gonna come over here and put this baby Capone? All right, I bet you gonna change your name today. I bet you that. Y'all need to beat that right now before the homies mount up and come do some dumb to y'all.
And not long after that video, Indian Red Boy got into the situation and defended Capone and went on to diss the Rolling 60s. But not long after all of this, Indian Red Boy was chilling in his car laughing with Capone on Instagram Live. But out of nowhere, you could hear shots going off in the background. Red Boy is then seen gasping for air. So Capone asked him for the location he was at, but Red Boy could barely make out the words Hawthorne before passing away.
Jeff and Susie, we're off of Chandran Avenue in the city.
Hey, bro, if you never seen that, bro, look it up, bro. It's gonna pop up. You're gonna find it on Twitter, internet, Reddit, something. Indian Red Boy, LA, bro. If you never seen it, look it up. That shit crazy, bro. They spent.
Hawthorne,
They
and you can
spent,
see
bro.
Hawthorne PD. They are wrapping up their investigation. They're still taking some photographs. The male in his 20s that was shot and killed inside this car. There are a lot of bullet holes inside that windshield. We zoomed in earlier.
And since the defacing of Nipsey's mural brought a lot of attention to the two of them, so many people assume that this incident was their way of getting payback. But some say that's not true, since you have other people saying that he was shot over since he had switched on his gang, because Red Boy wasn't always a member of the Inglewood Bloods. He used to rep Hollywood Pyru from Compton, but he left his gang on bad terms, and his own people took him out. And his brother said 3 men and a girl had set him up, and he promised that he would get revenge for Indian Red Boy. And subscribe quickly before we move on, since I'm giving $100 to one person who subscribes in the next 7 days. But now, let's talk about what happened to Bugatti Casino. Bugatti Casino is a rapper from Fort Worth, Texas, who had always been involved with the streets because he caught a burglary case at just 9 years old. And over the years, he was sent back to juvie 25 times and said he would only be out of the streets for like a week before getting locked up again. And at age 17, he did around 6 years in prison. And once he got out of jail, he started taking music seriously since he wanted to get out of the streets and do something more productive with his life. And although he was trying to change his life, he faced problems. Because one night, Bugatti was live on Instagram chilling in his car and talking to fans until someone off camera approached Bugatti's car, telling him he needed to move his car since he was in front of his house.
What you on, fam?
Man, what the on, bro? You hear me? I'm just trying to make sure everything all good.
No, safe, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on somebody. You know what I'm saying? You started talking to me about some other
and eventually, they started arguing. And things got so bad that the guy tried robbing him.
Where y'all going at? Where y'all going at?
And no one could tell what was going on, but you could hear them tussling in the background before shots started going off, before someone ended the live. And although most rappers have been caught lacking while on live, this next one wasn't. Because one day, a popular Detroit artist known as Snap Dogg was standing on the block screaming into the camera. And in the distance, you could hear someone yelling at Snap Dogg before he dropped the phone.
We ain't gonna play with nobody out here for real. You already know. I'm Snap. What's happening?
And started firing in the direction of the guy he was arguing with. And Snap has more viral clips with shooting that helped attract attention to his music. But he later admitted in the interview that it got too out of hand, and he started attracting a lot of attention from the police.
That's real. That's my real life. You know what I'm saying? And it took for me to get smart. Like, yo, man, we got, yeah, bro, this getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, police really watching it. You know what I'm saying? I was just showing my life.
But that's nowhere near as crazy as this rapper who got into it with his ops while shopping for a Kobe Bryant jersey. Honeycomb Brazy grew up in a rough part of Alabama, surrounded by nothing but violence.
Hey, if you ain't seen the video on this guy right here, it will be up here. You gonna see it. Click that link, bruh. Open a different tab, click that link, and finish this video, then watch that. Honeycomb Brazy, probably the wildest person I did a video on my channel, bro. No cap. Him or 051 Melly, bro, for sure. Like, full fact.
And Brazy never had anyone to guide him because his parents were in prison throughout his childhood. So Brazy hopped head first in the streets and is well known for his street altercations. Because even though he's 27, he has spent over 10 years behind bars and almost lost his life multiple times. He was even involved in some street beef that got so serious, his grandparents were killed in the house fire over it.
Lewis, and were the head of
The
their
wildest,
families.
bro. I'm telling
And
y'all,
we
watch that
also
video,
learned
bro.
That they are the grandparents of local rapper Honeycomb Brazy.
But the situation on Live with Brazy happened because of something back in 2016. Because one of Brazy's childhood friends, named Stank, had walked in and saw Honeycomb Brazy with his girlfriend, which made him mad. But Brazy claimed the only reason he was there was to sell her some gas. But Stank didn't believe that, so the two got into a heated argument and Stank ended up dying. And they tried charging Brazy with his body. But he went on to be the case. But his entire city still hated him since his city had a ton of love for Stank. So after getting out of jail, Brazy was getting shot at left and right whenever someone caught him lacking. However, his most controversial moment was in November 2020 because he was live about to buy a Kobe jersey outside of a barbershop. Until about 7 minutes into the live, gunshots started going off. And no one was injured in the incident, but a few days after this happened, Brazy had them release the footage with another angle of the situation. And the footage shows a gray BMW past him. And a few seconds later, Brazy's friends ducked behind the car and started shooting in the direction that the truck went in. So it shows that Brazy and his people were on point and weren't going for the disrespect. But speaking of disrespect, King Von disrespected a ton of rappers. So click this to see times King Von.
Hey, man, y'all know how that go, man. Social media, man. You know how them lives go, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like a lot of the beefs and a lot of the tension between people, bro, really be jazzed up on social media, bro. If social media didn't exist, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the stuff that happens, it would happen, but it wouldn't be to this magnitude. You feel me? Like, I feel like people get tougher because they want to be somebody on social media. When in reality, bro, social media, it don't matter, bro. Like, bro, you got a real life to live, bro. Like, that's the messed up part. You have a real life to live, bro. If social media went away tomorrow forever, so many people's lives would be distraught. They wouldn't know what to do. And that's sick, bro. That's sick, bro. But it's the era we live in, bro. You can't, bro, these kids is growing up on social media, bro. That's all they know. Back in the day, we used to really go outside, post up on that green box for real. Like, be outside all day. No cell phone. Your folks just had to pray you was straight and you come home before them lights come on. Feel me? Now, bro, they not outside, bro. They is on FaceTime. They was on group FaceTime. They is on the game, bro. Feel me? Like, we was really outside, and it ain't like that no more, bro. It just ain't like that, bro. With that being said, man, it's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all stay smart, stay dangerous, and I'm going to catch y'all next time. I'm gone.